Hey, what's up, Fam Bam? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys are having a great day, great week, great month, and a great year. And if things are not so great right now, just remember there's always tomorrow. And I hope everything gets better. So yeah, I've been gone for a long time off of YouTube, and it was due to me getting like burnt out from Sims and from content creation. Mainly editing. I feel like I had spent so much time trying to get videos out on time, kind of stressed me out, and I kind of overdid it a bit. But we're back with a new LP at that. So I know some of the old LPs that you guys want to see back are coming back. Single Mom is coming back. Big Brother is coming back. Teenage Pregnancy Challenge is not coming back. I will have a new Teenage Pregnancy Challenge coming out on the channel soon, and I have another like college life type of LP coming to the channel as well. But this LP is, we're gonna call it Staci's Story. Now, Staci, this will be surrounded by a homeless sim challenge. So when you take a peek at her outfits, and it looks like maybe it's not most of our outfits are sweats, and it looks like it's not, she's not dressed up, and I'll explain why. This is Stacy Foster. She's the mother of two kids, and she has a husband named Cameron. She met Cameron when she was in her junior year of college. They hit it off. They went to all the parties together. They was just like the most popular couple on campus. They were together for 10 years. Notice I said were. They had two beautiful children, Simone and Jordan. And they just, they had a really good relationship. Lately, Stacy's been trying to get pregnant because he wants another baby, and so does she. But she's been having a hard time at it. And she did go get checked out and found out that her fertility was a little low, and that's why it was hard for her to get pregnant. So, Stacy has known her best friend for way longer than she's known her husband. She's known her since she was about 6 years old on the playground, and when she forgot her lunch. And her best friend shared it with her, and they were best friends ever since. So Stacey has like two groups of friends. She has a group of friends where she has that includes her best friend Jasmine, and a group of friends that doesn't, because Jasmine is not liked by many of the girls in her other friend group. So she doesn't bring her around as much. So she let her husband know yesterday evening, that she had plans with the girls, and that they were going to go get mimosas and go out to brunch and just spend time together on a girls' day. He's like, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Is Jasmine coming? And she said, well, no. And the reason why he asked is because Jasmine has been going through a hard time lately, and Stacy had gotten her a job working with her husband as an assistant, so he wanted to know if she'll be off work that day. But she said, no, she's not, they don't get along, so I'm just not gonna, make them be together and turn it into like a bad night. He said fine, and everything went on. So that morning she got up, she took the kids to school because she's a stay-at-home mom. And she went to like her little girls thing. But unfortunately, one of the girls had a family emergency, so they rescheduled it for later on in the week. So instead of coming straight home, she went out to go grocery shopping, got some snacks for the kids, picked up whatever she needed to pick up, and she came on her way home. When she got home, she was hearing some weird sounds. So she assumed there was the neighborhood kids playing in her backyard. She had all the fun toys back there, and the kids left her house. She was the fun mom. So she got her house, and she kept hearing a sound. She was like, "Are those teenagers at my house again?" Like, cause like I said, she's a fun house. The mom with all the snacks, like they love her house. And she's like, "I told them not to be here when the kids are not here." So she walking upstairs, and she like, "Nah, that's not them. The sound's coming from my bedroom." And so she slowly creep up to her bedroom on her tippy toes. She opened the door and she was shocked to see her husband and her best friend messing around in the bed or with. And she just, came in and she was screaming, "What is going on? What is going on?" And he was like, "Baby, baby, 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 baby. It was an accident. It's an accident. Listen, listen." She's like, "Listen to what?" He was like, "Listen, I'm just trying to help us have another baby." She's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm using her for a surrogate. You're having a hard time, so I wanted to get a surrogate for us to have a baby." She's like, you don't have to have sex with a surrogate. You could simply um, go and get, pay for one. And use my best friend without even talking to me about this? What are you talking about? And so she and her best friend, Jasmine, was like, "I'm not no surrogate." And she was like, "So what is she talking about?" She's like, "How long this been going on?" And he like, like I said, I'm using her for a surrogate. I just talked to her about it yesterday. She agreed to it. And then, today was our first time doing anything. You gotta believe me. And she like, it's been longer. So what was you doing last night? And she like, last night? So y'all been doing this longer than a day. Stop lying. Just keep 1,000 on me. He like, "Baby, listen." And he turned to Jasmine and say, "Shut up. I'm talking to my wife." And she got a little attitude, but she did what she was told. She's like, "Baby, listen to me. Right now is not the time for us to break up our happy home. Just because I fucked up. I was trying to help us by getting a surrogate, but I don't want to fuck up our happy home either." She like, "Nah, you full of bullshit. You full of shit." And I'm not trying to hear none of that. And he said, you can't just get mad and leave me. This is a marriage. I'm not your boyfriend. You gotta make it work with me." And then he started flipping the script like it was her fault. And if you would have, if you would have been able to get pregnant, this would have never happened. If you would have handled your womanly duties, this would never happen. She's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I only doing this for her because you can't have a baby." And so she's crying, but she's like, no, she's not falling for his ish. So she's like, "Nah, I'm not hearing none of that. I'm not hearing none of that because it's ways to do things, and you are a shitty person." And he's like, "So you gonna give up everything?" She's like, "Yeah." He like, "You gonna give up our whole entire family, everything we worked hard for 10 years? You're gonna give it up because I fucked up by trying to get somebody else, get a surrogate for us?" She's like, "Let's drop the surrogate act. Let's drop the surrogate act because let's drop it." Cause she acting like y'all been fucking for way longer than one day. Let's drop it. Just keep it 1,000 with me. He like, "You really gonna leave me?" She like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I'm not gonna stay here and watch you mess around with my best friend." So he said, "Are you serious? What about our kids?" She's like, "What about them? I'll take them with me." He like, "You trying to take my kids from me now?" He like, "You know what? If you really gonna leave me," she like, "Yeah, I am." He like, "Then I keep 1,000 with you." She said, "You could have kept 1,000 from jump. Ain't nothing to lie about. We grown. Tell me what's up." He said, "Yeah, I've been fucking with her for longer than today." She's like, "I know." She said, "How long?" And then Jasmine goes out, "It's been about a year." And he just stares at her and rolls his eyes and turns back around. She's like, "A year? Bitch, I've been looking out for you, Jasmine. You my best friend. Or you were. But like they're saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. You've been a hater since day one." And she like, "How am I hate? You ain't got nothing, da 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 da," because they're a rich family and the husband's famous. He's a famous attorney. She like, what you got, what you had, what you thought you had is mine now. And she's like, what does she mean about that? She like, he didn't tell you? We engaged. I'm taking your place. And maybe if you'd been able to be more of a woman, then I would, then this would not happen. And she like, Jasmine, shut the fuck up before I beat your ass for you. And he like, yeah, we engaged. It's me now. Since you don't wanna, take me back and try to make it work for me, yeah, I'm gonna keep her. And she like, yeah, he is gonna keep me. And she like, you cool being second place, Jasmine? And she said, whatever. I was already engaged from before this all happened. She said, all right, bet. She said, I'm getting the kids ready. I'm gonna go. He said, you're not going nowhere. I talked to a judge friend of mine. We can handle this right now. The separation or divorce right now. She's like, cool. The sooner it's over, the sooner it's fine. I mean, the sooner I'm gone, I don't have to deal with you anymore. So they go up to the courthouse. And by the end of the judge seeing them, the judge agrees to give Cameron full custody of all the kids. And she doesn't even really get, because she did put hands on both of them, like she dog walked them, okay? She dog walked them. After all was said, before they went to that courthouse or whatever, she dog walked them. Um, since she did beat them up and they had physical scars, the judge granted her not to be able to see the kids right now until she goes to therapy and anger management for placing her hands on them. So she lost her man, she lost her kids, and also since the house never belonged to her husband, it belonged to her husband's family, who was rich already, like I said, she lost her house as well. And since she signed a prenup, she walks with nothing. Now, Staci gave up her entire life. Staci's always been smart, y'all. She already has a degree. She's always been a smart girl. College was easy for her. It was so easy for her to get through all her classes. But now she has to start over with nothing because she put her life on hold for her husband. And now she's homeless. So, in tears, she got on a Greyhound bus and let it ride way past whatever stop she had scheduled and got off at the farthest stop away into this weird, well, it wasn't a weird, but it was like this country little town. And then she just started there, homeless. So that's where our story is going to start with Staci. Yeah, I'm going to try not to use so much profanity in this, but child, the tea in here, and, her feelings are super, strong, and she feels like betrayed by two parties. Also, he told her that he loved Jasmine. So her feelings are all over the place. So she may, have to beat somebody up. She may have to do that. But I really didn't want her to do that, but it may happen. But yeah, it's the story of Staci. It's sad because, sometimes we put your life to the whole on hold to help somebody else, and they just do you dirty in the end. But karma is a B. So yeah, let's get into her cast. I'm gonna roll the clip of her getting dressed, and I will see you guys in the next episode where we start off with Staci's story. Now, for the full story, it will be in this episode, but if you want, I will quickly go over the rules of the homeless challenge and a portion of the storyline in the first episode. But if you want the real story, the real tea, come to the cast. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.
can't